Just when everyone thought Toyota was quiet, it made the biggest attack, and now everything is about to change. While the rest of the companies in the industry were lost in show-offs and stage lights, there was one company that was quietly building something that has now completely shaken up the market. No leaks, no events, but now everything is out. Toyota's CEO has suddenly made a statement that has increased the heartbeat of the entire auto industry. This was not a normal announcement, it was a direct warning. Our new dynamic force engine will destroy the competition. According to sources, this engine has been designed in such a way that it not only gives new life to hybrids, but also leaves behind the limitations of conventional engines. And this is the reason why everyone's eyes are now turned towards Toyota, from Tesla to Ford and BYD. So, what is this dynamic force engine? What is in it that makes it the most aggressive move in Toyota's history? And why is there an atmosphere of restlessness in the boardrooms of other companies at this time? Let's unravel this suspense, but before that, if you also want to stay at the forefront of the world of auto technology, then do not forget to subscribe to the channel so that every new wave of technology reaches you first. Before we talk about that engine, let's understand a little about Toyota. Why is this company not giving up the gasoline engine even while running in the electric race? When the whole world is running towards EVs, when every company is in a race to connect its next car with battery and motor, Toyota is one name that has surprised everyone. It is not only maintaining its old gasoline engines but has also brought a new dynamic force engine. The question arises, when Tesla, BYD, Ford and other auto giants are running fast in the EV race, then why is Toyota still making traditional engines? Actually, the thinking behind Toyota is not just about today's trend, but about the coming decades. Toyota knows that EV is a progressive change at the moment, but this change is not the same for everyone. Many big markets like India, Africa, Southeast Asia and the Middle East are still behind in terms of EV infrastructure. Here, charging stations, stable power supply and logistics of EV batteries are still a challenge. In such a situation, Toyota believes that by focusing only on EVs, it will ignore a huge segment of consumers. Toyota has a special strategy, the multi-pathway strategy. This means that the company believes every market has its own needs, and a single solution does not fit everywhere. Under this thinking, Toyota has worked on EV, hybrid, plug-in hybrid, and hydrogen, all four. And the dynamic force engine is a part of this thinking. This engine has been designed to give more power with less fuel, less pollution, and longer life. That is, Toyota is targeting those customers who cannot afford EVs but want better mileage and modern technology. Apart from this, Toyota's biggest strength is its trust and long-term value. People know that Toyota's vehicles run for years, and their engines never fail easily. This belief encourages Toyota to continue investing in traditional technology. Also, Toyota's hybrid technology, such as the Prius, has shown that a mix of petrol and electric power can be a great solution, especially in countries where EV charging is still a distant dream. Toyota engineers also understand that petrol engines can be made as efficient as EVs with the right technology. The dynamic force engine is an example of this, where airflow, compression ratio, and heat management have been modified to increase performance while reducing environmental impact. Toyota wants to prove that thinking EVs are the only future is limited thinking, and that smart engine technology can also compete in the market in the future. Toyota believes that not only EVs are the future, but petrol engines also have a lot of room for improvement. With this thinking, Toyota has launched its dynamic force engines, which have been made by breaking away from old thinking. These are not minor updates but are part of Toyota's global design system called TNGA, Toyota New Global Architecture, which makes vehicles more durable, better fuel efficient, and easier to manufacture. While other companies are engaged in becoming fully electric, Toyota believes that both types of technology, petrol and electric, should run together. The company's CEO clearly says that these new engines are part of their larger strategy. Their aim is to give more performance with less fuel, less pollution, and a more reliable experience. These engines can also run on fuels like ethanol or hydrogen, which also opens up options. Toyota understands that the needs of every country are different. In some places there is a lack of electric charging points, and in others, electricity is not reliable. In such a situation, fuel engines prove to be the best there. That's why the company is building engines that not only meet environmental standards, but are also cheaper to manufacture. These engines are designed using Toyota's TNGA technology, which allows the same engine to be used in multiple vehicles. This not only saves time and money in manufacturing, but the same engine can be fitted in everything from small cars to large SUVs. Engineers don't have to start from scratch every time, allowing them to focus on improving engine quality. This new approach not only allows Toyota to update vehicles quickly, but also means that when fuels change in the future, such as ethanol or hydrogen, the company will not have to make major changes. Dynamic force engines don't just focus on power or speed, but are designed to save more fuel and cause less pollution. These engines are unique in that they convert fuel directly into power rather than wasting it in heat. The piston stroke is long, and the fuel injection technology is advanced. Special cooling systems, such as electric water pumps and temperature-controlled technology, have been installed to make the engine last longer and perform well in all weather conditions. Toyota's engine series has 3 variants: a 3-cylinder for small cars, a 4-cylinder for regular cars, and a V6 for bigger and more powerful vehicles. Each engine is designed to be compatible with hybrid systems, meaning the company can use these engines in both petrol and hybrids if it wants. Engineering breakthroughs. The secret behind this leap in efficiency lies in several key innovations. First, Toyota has optimized the engine's airflow dynamics. By redesigning the intake and exhaust ports, they have reduced turbulence and improved combustion efficiency. The result? More power from every drop of fuel. Second, the compression ratio has been significantly increased. While traditional engines typically operate at a compression ratio of 10, 1 or 12, 1, Toyota's dynamic force engine pushes this to an impressive 14:1. Higher compression means better fuel combustion, translating into greater efficiency and lower emissions. Third, heat management has been revolutionized. Toyota has incorporated advanced cooling systems, including electric water pumps and precision temperature control, to minimize energy loss. This ensures that the engine runs at optimal temperatures, reducing wear and tear while maximizing performance, fuel injection, and hybrid synergy. Another game-changer is the high-pressure direct fuel injection system. Unlike conventional engines that spray fuel into the intake manifold, Toyota's system injects fuel directly into the combustion chamber at extremely high pressures. This allows for finer fuel atomization, ensuring a more complete and efficient burn. Additionally, these engines are designed to work seamlessly with Toyota's hybrid systems. The integration of electric motor assistance means that the engine doesn't have to work as hard during acceleration or uphill climbs, further improving fuel economy. This hybrid synergy is particularly effective in urban driving conditions, where stop-and-go traffic typically wastes fuel. Global adaptability. One of the most impressive aspects of the dynamic force engine is its adaptability. Toyota has engineered these engines to run on multiple fuel types, including gasoline, ethanol, and even hydrogen. This flexibility ensures that the engines remain viable as global fuel standards evolve. For markets with underdeveloped EV infrastructure, this is a crucial advantage. Instead of waiting for charging networks to expand, consumers can enjoy cleaner, more efficient combustion engines today. And when alternative fuels become more accessible, these engines can adapt without requiring costly modifications. The future of combustion engines. Toyota's bold move challenges the industry's assumption that electric vehicles are the only path forward. While EVs dominate headlines, the reality is that combustion engines will remain relevant for decades, especially in regions where electricity is unreliable or expensive. By pushing the boundaries of internal combustion technology, Toyota is proving that innovation isn't limited to batteries. The dynamic force engine represents a bridge between the present and the future, a way to reduce emissions and fuel consumption without forcing consumers into an all-electric transition before they're ready. They are manufactured in Toyota's international factory network. The design is such that it can be manufactured in any country by adding local parts. The advantage of this is that the cost is low, and if a country requires a specific fuel such as ethanol, the company can make the engine accordingly, that too, without changing the entire factory. Toyota's dynamic force engine is not just a new engine. It is a technological step that can redefine the entire internal combustion engine, ICE industry, in the times to come. Thermal efficiency. Now let's talk about what is so special in this engine that makes it different from all the rest. First of all, let's talk about thermal efficiency. In a conventional engine, thermal efficiency, i.e. the ability to convert fuel into energy, is between 25% to 30%. This means that whatever fuel we put in, a large part of it is wasted in the form of heat, and very little part is actually used to run the car. but Toyota's dynamic force engine has taken this figure to more than 40%. This is such a big leap that it is being considered a milestone in the auto industry. Now the question arises, how did Toyota do this? There are many engineering marvels hidden behind this,